being built. They have ships out here pumping this material out.
Yeah, those ships there, those Marines are out in the Caribbean. They need to be boarding these things and investigating what the hell they're doing out there. And if they're up to no good, like we know they are, we've had a lot of states that are like no more chemtrail. Of course, chemtrailing still goes on, but maybe we need to like start pointing this stuff out. That we have these ships. I was pointing this out. This gentleman was pointing this out last year, along with other people, and I was talking about this and showing how these bunker ships were, spraying and causing these hurricanes to spin up.
There's no reason for these ships to be out of gear at 1 knot. Super tankers, bunker ships. They're controlling our weather. Got all the bunker ships out here to do it. That one's at 12 knots. I believe all the ones at 12 knots and all, that's cruising speed. They're going somewhere. But these ones at 1 knot, doesn't make any sense. There's tons of 1 knotters out here. 1 knot's you walk faster now. This is a land grab. There's a target on the people. We are being attacked, and it's worldwide, my friends.
All right. So what we saw there was a heavy amount of what I would call surface aerosol injection involved with the rapid intensification operations with Operation Pop.
All right. So now he's going to talk about operation, and there's this gentleman that was in the, I don't know if he was in the military, but he worked with the military. But he was, I guess, some kind of engineer that they brought in to do weather modification. All right. So that was his expertise. Eventually, they had him doing weather modification or mapping out, as he calls it, weather modification for the entire world.
For seeding hurricanes. And one of the guys who was involved in the Vietnam operations with Operation Popeye was also part of Project Storm Fury. And I'm going to play a clip of him talking about that here.
My name is Ben Livingston. I'm the first person to ever see a cloud with the intention to cause it to do military damage. From Kingsville, they sent me to the Hurricane Hunter Squadron in Jacksonville, Florida. That squadron, of course, had just become involved in Project Storm Fury. So when I reported to that duty station as a meteorological engineer, I was immediately designated the military member of the Storm Fury Advisory Board. We were the first ones to fly into hurricanes for the purpose of modifying them, if you will. That was Project Storm Fury.
We were the first ones to fly into hurricanes with the purpose of modifying them.
I began to be extremely confident that we could do whatever what we wanted to with a hurricane. Project Storm Fury had been going on since 1961, and they had already done 2 experiments, one in 61.
So all right, so you see the flying and seeding the hurricanes here. So he's extremely confident that we could do whatever we want. This is a while back. So obviously they're extremely capable now. So look at, what is going on or what went on with Hurricane Aaron. It didn't make sense the way it, stayed off the coast. It looked like this is something they're going to like really use to hammer us. So, like I said, either the White Hats are involved now, and there's some good, prayers, and God's getting involved, or these guys purposefully kept it off the coast. They spun it up fast so that everybody can see our capabilities. And then the next round, it comes in a lot harder, a lot faster.
One in 63. Well, by 1964, when I was there in 1964, I wrote the plan and started to have a track and a mission of every flight that was on the hurricane cloud seeding experiments. So we had documentation for everything. operations at Project Storm Fury are very positive. I was the acting commanding officer at the Corona Naval Weapons Research Center. My main contribution at Corona was to write a plan for weather modification control for the whole world.
All right. So weather modification for the whole world. All right. So he wrote the plan for it, and that was a while back. So now it's as we're seeing, it's happening. All right. So they're controlling the weather for the world, and that was always their plan. Now, is Jesus Christ control the storms? Okay. So is there he's the one that makes them go in and cause all this damage? Jesus Christ does that? Okay. So obviously we have manipulation going on a massive scale. Now, can we counter that? Can we, start to, notice that we have seeding from the surface and not from the airplanes now? This is something that I was bringing out last year, and here's more information about it. So it does appear that these hurricanes are being seeded from the surface by these massive tankers, former tankers, oil tankers, right, that have been converted. So it's going to be very interesting, I think, in the next month, guys. We'll see. Will Jesus Christ be, as that one person said, controlling the weather? We're going to see, right? Prayer does have a great effect, I can tell you that, but I can tell you that they also have a lot of effect. That's what Lucifer is all about. Remember, Lucifer came here and he wanted to plague. He's like, I can be God, and I can have my minions that can help play God with me. So is that what we're seeing? Yes, of course we're seeing that now. So only way we defeat that is with a stronger energy of love. So weather warfare. Weather warfare is where we're at. All right, so keep it up. All right, gold trading sideways as investors brace for Jackson Hole insights. So Jackson Hole, maybe tomorrow they'll come out with some comments about where they see. That's the Fed. They go to Jackson Hole every year and probably buy up all the hotels, and they're like doing, some hinky type stuff out there. They're what is it? Eyes wide shut type stuff. I remember I came back from a trip. I'd parked my my Range Rover at a Hilton, and I said, can I? Because I used to leave it there. I when I go out on a trip for a couple months for the CIA, I'd fly back into Dulles, and there was a hotel that was close there. I would leave it there for a period of time, and they pick it up when I came back, and they were cool with that. So I'd done that many times at this Hilton. This would be the last time I've stayed at this Hilton. They told me, when you come back, you can leave your car there. What time are you coming back? And I told them the time. I said, okay, when you come back, you get in your car and you drive away, and you don't come into this building, and you don't hang out. I was like, okay. So I came back, and I've been gone like a couple weeks. Came back. They had like the hotel bus. I got out of the bus, and as I'm with my luggage, and as I'm going to the car, we see eyes wide shut type people walking into the hotel. They had rented out the whole hotel. And I remember I was staring at it. I'm like, what? And the guy that was dressed up like those people in Eyes Wide Shut, he looked over. He felt me looking, I guess. So he looked over and he stared at me like, and I was like, okay, I'm getting in my car. So I went and got my car, and I was like, hope he's not taking my license plate number now. And I drove away. Wow. So that's probably happening right now in Jackson Hole. Probably got a bunch of those hotels, getting eyes wide shut. Probably some sacrifice stuff going on, orgies and all kind of shit. All right. And then they're going to come out and they're going to say, okay, This is the way the world's going to be. We're going to like do the monetary thing. So the stock market has been down for the last few days in anticipation. Will they come out tomorrow, tonight, whatever? Probably not tonight because they're getting eyes wide shut night. But tomorrow, are they going to come out and say what the stock market wants to hear? Probably. And then we'll see the stock market turn around again and crypto go back up because it's down pretty good. So maybe a little blip that we, because stock market doesn't always go straight up, and they need these little pullbacks so they can have reasons to like make it go higher, right? So we'll see. Or maybe they're planning. They've told everybody we're going to crash the market on Friday and into next week. So get your money, put it where you can benefit from that, and we'll see. But they control the markets, guys. Tomorrow. We'll see what happens. If you're smart and you're not in the market, you're doing nothing with the market. Your money is in silver, right? You should be in silver. You should be in LifeWave to take away stress and keep your body nice and calm and cool. And if your job goes away, you got a potential of earning income. So by sharing LifeWave, so. That is what we're going to probably see tomorrow. I think probably the stock market is going to take off again. It's just a little scare. So get the shorts and the put option guys to like put a bunch of money down so they can take it away from them. The casino. So yeah, I don't recommend being in the casino right now, or ever again. Until it basically collapses and something new started, right? So that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm completely out of the market, and just building a LifeWay business and promoting silver with Dr. Kirk Elliott, who will be on tomorrow, and we'll probably talk how this is going to go in the future. Yes, LifeWave with Walter X39 for life. Yep, very good. Okay, guys, just a quick get on to share. The future is up in the air. I think we're gonna see probably some we have to see the cartels taken down somehow. Then they're not going to give up. So we're going to see the cartels taken down, right? They are a threat to America. So I've already seen all the little puppets out there with their little shows. The influencers and the mainstream media are talking down the potential of President Trump striking against the cartels, which are destroying America. So they're saying how bad he is for thinking that should be done. And I saw one influencer that was saying, I didn't vote Trump in to go invade Venezuela. No, you voted for Trump to save America, and saving America would be going into Venezuela and taking out the cartels. And Maduro, who is the number one guy controlling a massive number of cartels. Hello. So they are a threat to America. Just like we would at World War II, we attacked Germany. Now it's time to attack the cartels. All right. So a lot of you guys maybe don't understand that, don't see that. I like I said, me and my bros, we were talking about this back in January, and it's gotta come to a head. It's got to come to a head sooner. The better. I think things are being positioned so that it's more acceptable. If Trump just came in and did that, of course it wouldn't have been. If Trump had did that back when he was in office the first time, wouldn't have happened, wouldn't have worked out. But this time, I think we're good. So yeah, Dracos are on the eve of their destruction. So we'll see. All right, guys. Lots of love. Stay in the love vibration, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.